The year was 1942. The United States was fully engaged in the Second World War. The M1 Thompson submachine gun was already a legend, beloved by soldiers for its firepower. But there was one problem: it was expensive. The Thompson cost over $200 per unit, about $4,600 adjusted for inflation. And at a time when America was arming millions of men, that was a price the government could no longer afford. A new weapon was needed, something cheaper, simpler, but still deadly. The inspiration came from the enemy. Germany had the MP40, a stamped steel, compact, and affordable submachine gun. America's answer would be the M3, a weapon so utilitarian, so stripped of luxury, that it would earn the nickname, the grease gun. The M3 looked nothing like the sleek Thompson. It was ugly, and made almost entirely of stamped sheet metal. At just $20 a unit, or $460 in today's money. It was 10 times cheaper than its predecessor. It had no polished wooden stock. No shiny finish. Just a crude, collapsible wire stock and a slow rate of fire that gave soldiers better control. It wasn't designed to be pretty. It was designed to be mass-produced and disposable. And yet, it worked. Chambered in .45 ACP, the grease gun hit hard, just like the Thompson. American GIs joked about its looks, but in the mud, the dust, and the chaos of battle, the M3 proved itself to be a rugged, no-nonsense killer. Tank crews especially loved it. Its compact size made it perfect inside the tight spaces of a Sherman. Paratroopers carried it. Infantrymen used it in house-to-house fighting. It was never glamorous, but it was everywhere. In Normandy, in the Ardennes, in the Pacific jungles, the grease gun served faithfully. It didn't have the mystique of the Thompson or the reputation of the MP40, but it had one advantage the soldiers valued most: it got the job done. When the war ended, the grease gun did not fade away. In fact, it would serve for decades. It became standard issue for American armored units, staying in use all the way through the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and even into the Cold War. American allies also received it in huge numbers. From Europe to Asia, the grease gun appeared in the hands of soldiers and resistance fighters alike. Some nations even copied it, building their own versions. It was supposed to be a stopgap weapon, a cheap substitute. Instead, it became a survivor. The M3 grease gun was never a showpiece. It was mocked for its crude appearance, its clunky stock, and its awkward safety. But history would remember it not for what it lacked, but for what it provided. It was cheap. It was reliable. It was deadly. It was proof that sometimes, the simplest solution is the best. While the Thompson is remembered as the gangster's gun and the MP40 as the weapon of Nazi stormtroopers, the grease gun stands as America's practical answer, a weapon forged not for prestige, but for victory. And for decades after the guns of World War II went silent, the grease gun kept firing. As the echoes of war faded, the M3 grease gun didn't vanish, it evolved into something quite unexpected. A treasured relic in the hands of firearms collectors. Today, original, transferable M3 grease guns, especially those with factory markings from guide lamp or early wartime batches, are highly sought after. Their appeal lies in authenticity, condition, and provenance. Those still retaining original finishes and mechanical integrity fetch the highest premiums. Estimated market prices for transferable grease guns typically range from $27,000 to $40,000, depending on condition, markings, and historical significance. In December 2024, an exceptionally clean guide lamp M3 sold for $38,130, including buyer's premium, exceeding its estimated $20,000 to $30,000 range. As the grease gun transitions from silent service to shelf display, it symbolizes both history and craftsmanship, underscored by how fiercely collectors guard and prize these relics today. Today, the humble grease gun, once a cheap tool of war, stands as a rare and prized collector's treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and helps us out a lot.